What is going on, everyone? Anthony here, and welcome back to another video here on Let's Talk Resident Evil. And now we are covering this countdown. Let's get to this Capcom countdown that is on capcomgames.com. And it currently shows, at least by the time I'm editing this and I'm going to put this in, 3 days and 7 hours. So what does that necessarily mean? What does the countdown mean that everyone has been looking at? Everyone's been talking about, you know, whether it's Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil Village, Street Fighter 6. I mean, everything has been thrown at the wall here to see kind of, you know, what makes sense the most. And let's get right down to what I think is going to be the outcome of this countdown. But before we move forward, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can stay tuned for more Resident Evil content that's going to be covered all throughout Resident Evil 4 Remake and whatever else comes down the road for Resident Evil, and whatever this announcement actually is. So let's get right into it. So let's get down to what the games are that are potentially going to be shown once this clock hits 0. And the first thing is people are saying, well, there's a Street Fighter tournament that ends on the Sunday, and it ends when that timer runs out, so it could be Street Fighter 6. I mean, that's a good guess, but I just don't really think that's the case, considering it just doesn't look like the font that would be a teaser for Street Fighter. I mean, unless I'm completely wrong, but it does look more Resident Evil-esque. And that kind of leads into, you know, Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma, I don't even know. I mean, unless there's something else that is, you know, going to be coming up that, you know, I know about this Dragon's Dogma as far as like an anniversary or something. I'm not a fan of that game, so I don't know. But that's why I felt this video would be interesting to make and to see what you guys think. And of course, let me know down below. This is something that I definitely want to hear the community engage with. And of course, whatever they end up announcing, I'm going to cover immediately. So I will be around and just be, you know, ready to do it. Now, the one reason why I personally don't think that this is Resident Evil 4 Remake is because I feel like Capcom would personally have a event or have a live stream where content creators, streamers, fans can all gather around and expect something to be dropped. Now, you would think they would do this for Village DLC, so that's why it's very interesting as to, you know, why they might just, you know, drop something for it, might just drop a trailer. They can easily do that for DLC. I feel like next time they have a Resident Evil event, that's when you might see some kind of teaser. I just don't think they would randomly drop it when a timer drops. Now, it's not like there's a live stream going on or anything like that. It seems to be a web page and a potential video. So whatever the web page is might lead to a trailer on YouTube or wherever they're putting it out on their website. And I'm very curious to see what that is, but I don't really think it's going to be Resident Evil 4 Remake. I know a lot of people are really excited. The hype train is starting for Resident Evil 4 Remake. And obviously, I'm going to follow it every step of the way, give you guys coverage, and we are going to get excited about it. But I don't think we're going to see a teaser this soon. I think they're going to wrap up the Village cycle, and if anything, it's going to be reverse with the Village DLC, whatever that may be. So it's probably going to be some kind of story trailer. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't think that they would move on to another game and tease something so soon without finishing the current game. Now, it could potentially be a whole nother survival horror game. Dino Crisis would be funny, obviously. Like, those are the funny ones that we always say in the chat. Like, it's wishful thinking. Like, you know, it's not going to be Dino Crisis. But one could dream. But I am not going with RE4 Remake on this one. My opinion, I think it leads to the rest of Village, and we can kind of move on from there. And maybe, you know, obviously a spin-off Resident Evil game is still something that can easily happen. You know, we've heard of it being worked on or stuff happening, but haven't seen anything. So definitely Resident Evil is where I'm leaning as far as the franchise in which this is associated with and what this countdown is for. Now, shout out to Carlos Cruz, and he was the first one that brought it to our attention when we were recording Game Complainers, but he said, you know, it is on President's Day, and, you know, Leon does go after the president's daughter to rescue her. That's a good point. I also saw some articles bringing up the same exact point, and I really don't understand. Like, I get it, but like, I don't think that's the that's a stretch. But again, anything's really possible. I might eat my words. I don't know. All right, I'm going to cover it anyway, whatever it is. I'm just saying, I personally just think how I'm kind of feeling out this news is I would say it's just going to be Village. So let me know what you think down below in the comments of the stuff that's kind of going around right now. I know RE4 is a really hot topic in the RE scene right now. We have the RE4 HD project out, and it's amazing. And, you know, people are starting to talk and get ideas, and we know it's happening. This countdown timer, though, has me very curious. So everyone's getting excited. I'm really excited, though, so we're going to cover you every step of the way at Let's Talk Resident Evil. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We got YouTube membership, Patreon down below, and check out the NordVPN link if you want to be on the internet and stream and be safe. And then we also have the LTRE merch right down below and the Let's Talk Resident Evil Discord, so you can chat with the community and hang out with us on the daily. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. And we'll probably catch everyone Sunday night, early Monday morning, and see what is going on with this Capcom timer. Let me know what you think the timer is down below, and we'll see you next time. A big shout out to everyone that supports me on Patreon. Gain access to content voting, weekly Patreon shows, and live hangouts. Tiers start at just $1. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will catch you next time.